evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second episode of Late Nights with Sir Chan. For this episode, we shall be critically analyzing the operational definition of philosophy. If you can still remember, for the first episode, we were able to critically analyze the etymological definition of philosophy. When we say etymology, it is the understanding of a word basing from its origin. Hence, philosophy came from the Greek words philo and sophia, meaning love of wisdom, challenging us to love and desire to do the things that are supposed to be done. For this episode, we shall be dealing with its operational definition. And when we say operational definition, it also means practical definition. A practical or operational definition is an understanding of a concept basing how it is used, its importance, and its significance. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's edition, we shall be dealing on the use of philosophy, the importance of philosophy, and the significance of philosophy in our daily lives. Moreover, an operational definition is also important in order for us to establish a definition that we shall be using for the whole semester. It is very important for us to take note that when we will be consulting different references and resources, either written or electronic resources, either published or unpublished, we shall be encountering different definitions of what philosophy is. And please take note and understand that all these definitions are correct and valid definitions. Otherwise, they won't be part of a published or a valid work. The reason why we need an operational definition is for us to choose one definition, and this definition, which is the definition that we shall be using for this semester in order to clear confusions and misunderstandings. Okay? Para isa lang ang gagamitin natin for this sem. We have to establish an operational definition. And that definition is philosophy as the knowledge of all things in their ultimate causes with the aid of human reason alone. Again, the definition that we shall be using for this semester is philosophy as the knowledge of all things in their ultimate causes with the aid of human reason alone. Such definition contains terms that are in need of emphasis, which we shall be dealing with one by one in this particular edition. Okay. First term, knowledge. Second, all things. Third, ultimate causes. Fourth, human reason alone. Again, knowledge, all things, ultimate causes, human reason alone. First term, knowledge. Philosophy is knowledge. Okay? If you can still remember, during the first episode, we were able to establish the fact that knowledge is not wisdom. Why? Because knowledge is conceptual, while knowledge becomes wisdom if we apply it, if we practice it, if we experience it. Now, just like any other subject, what can I teach you in this subject is purely knowledge, purely conceptual. And the ability to transform this knowledge into wisdom lies into your own hands. You have to apply it. You have to practice it. You have to experience it in order for it to become wisdom. I hope that that is clear. I can only help you to gain conceptual knowledge. You have to apply it for it to become wisdom. Now, if philosophy is knowledge, therefore, we need something to know. The next question would be, what do we need to know? This question can be answered if we will be taking up the second term, which says that philosophy is knowledge about all things. Yes, You heard it right. In philosophy, we need to learn everything. It is once said that it is better to know something about everything than everything about something. Ulit. It is better to know something about everything than everything about something. Tagalogin natin para mas malinaw. Mas mabuti daw na alam natin ang mga bagay-bagay tungkol sa lahat ng bagay kaysa alam natin ang lahat ng bagay tungkol sa iisang bagay lang. Okay? Isang kasabihan na tama at tugma sa ating mga paniniwala sapagkat ang buhay ay hindi lamang tungkol sa iisang bagay. Ang buhay ay tungkol sa lahat ng bagay. Okay? Hindi sapat na alam mo ang lahat tungkol sa programming. Hindi sapat na alam mo ang lahat tungkol sa computers. Hindi sapat na alam mo ang lahat ng bagay tungkol sa automotive lang. Dapat alam mo ang lahat ng bagay tungkol sa ating buhay. Tama ba? Tama. Ngayon, hindi naman ibig sabihin na kailangan nating alamin, imemorya, at intindihin ang lahat ng bagay tungkol sa lahat ng bagay. Ang sinabi lang, mga bagay-bagay tungkol sa lahat ng bagay. Ano ang mga bagay-bagay na ito? What about them? Okay? The only thing that we need to know about everything is their ultimate causes, their essence. In philosophy, we call it the quidditas, the thing that makes a thing a thing. Quidditas, ang bagay na nagpapabagay sa mga bagay-bagay. Diba? Paglinawin natin ng konti. Ang upuan ay nagiging upuan sapagkat ito ay inuupuan. Okay? The moment na hindi inupuan ang upuan, hindi na siya upuan, bagkus siya ay nagiging ibang bagay. That's the quidditas of an upuan. Okay? Now, why do we need to know about the quidditas? Why do we need to know about the essence? Why do we need to know about the ultimate causes? Because everything has its quidditas. Even the smallest and as if the most insignificant thing in this world has its quidditas of its own. Kahit daw ang pinakamaliit, kahit ang pinakaiiwasan, kahit ang pinakapinandidiri ang bagay sa mundo, ay may quidditas. Ano nga ba ang bagay na yun? Ang tae. Kasali ba ang tae sa filosofiya? Yes. Yes, you heard it right. Even tae, the shit, the dung that we are talking about, is also included in philosophy. Why? What is the quidditas of a tae? Diba? We need tae in order to excrete the waste and the poisonous substances in our body. It is needed. It is essential. It is important. Try not to tae for 2 weeks. What will happen? Diba? Even the tae matters. So we have to understand the quidditas about everything. Because the moment that we understand the quidditas of everything, we shall value everything like never before. The moment that we shall be understanding the quidditas of everything, we shall be understanding that the quidditas of the cheapest pen is the same with the quidditas of that of the most expensive pen. Okay? Kahit na panda lang ang ballpen mo na pinagpasapasahan ng lahat ng mga estudyante dahil sa attendance, naiwan sa classroom dahil nga yun lang siya. Ngayon pupunta ka sa registrar, magsasign ka ng scholarship point, magsasign ka ng scholarship form, at wala kang ballpen, maaalala mo ang pandang niya. Diba? The moment that you understand the ultimate causes, the quidditas of everything, maiintindihan mo na mas maganda at mas may gamit ang keypad phone na may load na nakakapag-text at nakakapag-call kaysa sa Android at touch screen na wala namang load. The moment that you understand the quidditas of everything, you shall be valuing everything like never before. So what we need to understand in this section of this lesson is that we need to value everything and we need to know their quidditas as soon as possible. Because we need to value everything while it is still in our hands. Okay? Mas mabuti na ang pahalagahan natin ang quidditas ng lahat ng mga bagay-bagay na nasa atin sa ngayon kaysa isang araw gumising ka at masabi na lang ng mga katagang, sayang, sana napahalagahan ko nung nandyan pa. Diba? Masakit. Saka mo lang nakikita ang halaga ng isang bagay kapag wala na sa'yo. Okay. Now, in understanding the quidditas of everything, what do we need to use in order to know their ultimate causes? Next term, we can know their ultimate causes with the use of our human reason. Why is the word human emphasized in this section? Okay? Bakit napakahalagang term yung human? Is there such thing as animal reason? Do animals have reason why they perform a certain reflex? Do they? Others would argue that animals doesn't have reason at all. But there is a reason behind every reflex of an animal. Diba? Kinagat ka ng aso, trip niya lang? There is a reason behind a certain reflex of an animal. And that is called instinct. However, we have to take into consideration the very important fact that instinct is not equal to human reason. Okay? I repeat, instinct is not equal to human reason. Because human reason is called rationality. And this is the quidditas of becoming human. Rationality is the ability of the human person to behave uprightly and act correctly anytime and anywhere. I repeat, rationality is the ability of the human person to behave uprightly and act correctly anytime, anywhere. And this is very different from that of instinct. Okay? You have to understand that. That if you get the food of the dog will bite you. But if your best friend takes your food, will you bite your best friend too? That's rationality. Okay? If the dog feels libog, it will do it there and then. But as for you, because you have the ability to behave uprightly and act correctly, you will not do it in the highway and call it dog style. You're getting the point? That is being human. Having the ability to behave uprightly and act correctly anytime, anywhere. This rationality is a special ability that we often forget. We often forget how to be human. Why? Because we often forget to act correctly and behave uprightly anytime, anywhere. We often forget that we don't have any difference with that of a dog crossing the highway without using the pedestrian lane. We often forget that we need to wash the dishes every time that we eat because only cats leave their plates unattended. We often forget that we need to packet the small candy wrapper while we are traveling the highway because only snakes leave their ways after they have shed off. Diba? Ang laki-laki ng mga signages. Diba? Bawal umihi dito. Hindi ko na nga napigilan, sir. Okay. So ngayon, Miss Bodega doon, te animalan. Okay? Laki-laki nung harang doon sa harap ng SM. Bawal magbaba dito. Meron na ngang tali. Pagbaba mo ng tricycle, dahil malayo ang entrance, kung hindi mo lalagtawin, uusukin mo. Diba? Para kang aso. You're getting the point? Small gestures, small actions that requires rationality that sometimes we forget that makes us worthy to be called hayop. Again, rationality is the ability of the human person to behave uprightly and act correctly anytime, anywhere. A special ability that we should not forget. Let us be human. Okay? However, making use of human reason doesn't only allow us to know the ultimate causes of everything. What we need to remember is that we need to make use of human reason alone. Why is the word alone very important at this point? Because making use of human reason alone gives us objective knowledge. A knowledge based on facts. A knowledge not based on our emotions. A knowledge not based on our biases. And a knowledge not based on others' opinions. Why do we need to make use of objective knowledge, which is based on facts? Because we have to take into consideration the cliche that we shall not make a decision or we shall not make a major decision at the peak of our emotions. Such notion seems to be very cliche, yet it is very practical and applicable as of today. Okay? Sometimes, kung galit ka, nakakapagsabi ka ng mga bagay-bagay na hindi mo dapat sabihin. Pag nahimasmasan ka na, pag tapos na ang galit mo, pwede kang mag-sorry, pero hindi mo na kayang bawiin ang mga masasakit na salitang nasabi mo. At hindi mo na kayang burahin pa ang sakit na naidulot mo sa kapwa mo tao. Sometimes, kung napakasaya mo, nakakapagbitiw ka ng mga pangako na hindi naman talaga kayang matupad. At dahil ang mga taong umaasa sa iyo at ang mga taong napagsabihan mo nito ay umaasang matutupad mo ang mga pangakong ito, ay all of a sudden madidisappoint dahil hindi mo naman talaga kayang pangatawanan ng mga sinabi mo. At kung minsan, may mga bagay-bagay tayong nagagawa dahil tayo ay nasa rurok ng ating mga nararamdaman. Mga bagay-bagay na hindi natin kayang panindigan sapagkat tayo ay nadala lang. Diba? Mahal mo ang isang tao, mahal ka din niya, gagawin niyo ang ginagawa ng mga taong nagmamahalan. Pag nagbunga ang inyong relasyon, hindi niyo kayang panindigan, kawawa ang kahihinatnan. I repeat, do not make a major decision at the peak of your emotion. Objective knowledge is knowledge based on facts, not based on our emotions. Next, we often hear the tagline, "We change for the better." People who wants to make their lives better always change. Okay? Now, When you base your knowledge on our biases, on our established choices, on our design principles, sometimes it is very hard to change. Sometimes it closes the room for improvement, and sometimes it closes us to be who we are, and we never improve ourselves. That's the reason why we have to make use of objective knowledge, a knowledge based on facts, not based on our biases. Kung minsan, ang mga bagay-bagay na pinaninindigan natin ay hindi sapat para maging mas mabuti tayong tao. Sapagkat kung sarado ang ating mga isip at puso para sa ikabubuti natin, tayo ay hindi na magbabago. Okay? And lastly, at the end of the day, it is not about them. It is always about you. May mga pagkakataong nais nating manindigan kung ano ang dapat. May mga pagkakataong nais nating gawin kung ano ang tama. Subalit madalas tayong nag-aalinlangan sapagkat tayo ay nag-aalala na mahusgahan ng lipunang ating ginagalawan. Subalit uulit-ulitin ko sa iyo, hindi ito tungkol sa kanila. Ito ay laging tungkol sa iyo. Sa pagpapakabuti mo, sa pagpapakatao mo. Because objective knowledge is knowledge based on fact, not on others' opinions. Now, we will be going back to the first topic on philosophy's practicality, on philosophy's significance, on philosophy's importance in our lives. Philosophy is simply a guide on how we live. Philosophy challenges us to value everything, using our ability to behave uprightly and act correctly anytime and anywhere alone. It is not enough just to know how to do it. We are all called to do it well. A challenge that begins not as of the moment when you are in front of your gadgets. A challenge that does not begin as of the moment that you are alone in a corner of your house or inside your room. A challenge that begins the moment that you step outside into the real world. A challenge that calls us to be human, no matter what, no matter where. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we are all challenged for today to value everything that we have while we still have them. Spend time with your family. Spend time with your brothers and sisters. Spend time with your parents. Talk to them. Ask them how is life. Ask them how are they doing. Because we don't know when will the time run out. Again, mas mabuting magising tayo nang nariyan pa ang bagay-bagay na pinahahalagahan natin kaysa magising tayo isang araw at ang ating masabi ay sayang, sana napahalagahan, nung sana nandyan. Okay? At mapapahalagahan lang ang mga bagay-bagay nito kung tayo ay marunong magpakatao. Isang abilidad na tayo lang ang may kakayahang gawin. Our ability to behave uprightly and act correctly anytime and anywhere. And again, we shall not be judged by our biases. We shall not be judged by our emotions. We shall not be judged on what others will be telling, because at the end of the day, it is all about ourselves. Therefore, we have to make use of human reason alone. Thank you and good night.